Hey guys, and welcome back.
And if you're new here, thanks for joining us today.
So today we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna go for a drive.
Right. We're staying close to Sebastian Beach, and it's a really quaint little beach town, city, and it has a lot of things to do and places to eat and shop and all that. And so we decided it would be good to share that with you because you're about 8 miles from there, from what we're staying, which we're staying at an Encore park.
Right. So this is Sunshine Holiday in Vero Beach, but really it's not Vero Beach.
Right, it's listed as Vero Beach, but it's not Vero Beach. It's right in the center. You've got Vero Beach here and Sebastian North. So you're actually in a really good location to visit both areas.
Right. So we figured if you're going to be coming down here to Sunshine Holiday in Vero Beach, you might want to see what's in the area, you know, surrounding stuff. So let's go for a drive and explore this town.
Let's see what we see.
All right, guys. Flipping the camera around. All right, guys. You'll see that we are leaving the 1,000 Trails Collection Encore Park Sunshine Travel here in Vero Beach.
Listed as Vero Beach, but it's actually in Fellsmere, Florida, which is in the center. You're just north. Here, north of Sebastian is north of here, and Fort Myers is south of here.
So right at the entrance or exit, however you want to look at it, of the park, you have a Chevron gas station on the left-hand side with a McDonald's inside of it, and then the racetrack on the right-hand side with a Tractor Supply basically right behind it.
Yeah, and the Chevron has a McDonald's in it, and the McDonald's has a Amazon locker.
Oh, yeah, so the shipping of packages will be like walking distance.
Yep, 24 hours, so you can get it at your convenience. And I'm very excited about that because I've got something coming up.
I noticed as you were pulling out across the street, so you have those two gas stations side by side in front, but across the street there's also a BP. And then right behind or inside that BP, there's a Dairy Queen Grill and Chill. So you're not only getting your ice cream, but you can get some burgers and fries there too.
Yep. And those are tasty treats.
Those are tasty.
I like their cheeseburger. Yeah,
the cheeseburgers there are good. Like that charred taste that it has.
I like it.
So which direction are we heading in now?
So we are on 512.
Okay.
Also called, turns into Sebastian Boulevard as well. And we're heading east towards the beach.
Okay. I know I saw a sign and it's probably coming up. Yeah, there it is, shooting range. So here on the right-hand side, you'll see that brown sign that says shooting range. So you were telling me yesterday it's a public shooting range?
It is a public shooting range.
What does that mean? I should have asked that yesterday. Does that mean shooting outside?
Yeah, well, yeah, pretty much it means they have an area designated that it's safe to shoot, and as you get in, it'll tell you what type of guns or ammunition you are able to shoot in that area. And they should probably have what do they call them, like the shooting
targets,
not the targets, but the little aisles. Rails or aisles or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, it's going to be outside.
Okay, interesting. So it looks like this main street is somewhat isolated, but there is a pretty big park.
On the left-hand side?
On the left-hand side, coming up very soon.
Yeah, it's Fran B. Adams, right.
Fran, F-R-A-N, the abbreviation B, and then Adams Park. And it's here up on the left-hand side. And it has a birding trail.
Well, it doesn't have a birding trail. It is part of the Florida Great Birding Trail.
Part of the Florida Great Birding Trail.
Yeah.
And we saw that there was a big gravel path. We don't know what's beyond that.
Right. We haven't gone explore yet. We will.
There's an aquatic center though.
Yeah, there is. There's slides and...
It looked really amazing for something so small. All the water shooting and the slides.
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
There was a children's playground in there, and we saw somebody playing in a soccer field too.
Yeah.
Looks like there's a school here on the left, Sebastian River Middle School.
Here's where it starts to get what I call city center.
Yeah, now it starts opening up.
You know, and you can see that
a little.
all the typical stores, you know, the auto parts store, the Wendys, the Publix, all these things are going to start coming up. We had some delicious, crazy little Caesar crazy bread, cheesy bread. What is it called?
Yeah, the cheesy breads. We were so bad yesterday. That's
so
the
good.
way we broke our fast.
It was so good.
We were running around doing errands, and the hunger striked, and it's like, there's little Caesars.
It struck hard.
It struck hard.
Here to the right, if you make a right turn here and take 510, it'll take you down to Vero Beach, like the beach itself. So this is right here, a turn you can make if you want to go to Vero Beach. And if you want to go to the water inlet, which is Indian Creek Inlet, I think it's what it's called, you can make a left here and it'll take you all the way to Indian Creek. And we're going to do the same thing, but we're just going to go all the way forward. So instead of taking like a shortcut to the right or the left, we're going to go all the way forward and then hit, I think it's called US 1.
Mm-hmm. US 1. We've got a Publix here on our right-hand side, and for those that aren't Southerners, because I know Publix is in Florida and it's in Georgia, but I know it's not like upstate or even to the west. So this is one of our local grocery stores, and I love it. I love Publix. They're so clean and they're so friendly, and they carry everything that you can possibly need.
I'm not sure if you guys saw the sign, but it said "Welcome to Sebastian Beach," and this is home of Pelican Island. For being such a small area, there's a lot to do. Like if you like to be outside, there's a lot to do. There's another park just west of us. Can't remember the name of it right now, which is like it has a 17-mile trail. One of the trails is 17 miles.
That's crazy.
So it's like it would take several outings to even like come near really getting to know that park. And then there's the Fran B Park, there's the beach, there's Pelican Island, and those are just the ones that I can think of off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm. It's like a really pretty town.
Yeah, Sebastian Beach is somewhat affluent.
It says North Indian River County Library here on the right-hand side.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Indian River Inlet, not Indian Creek. Indian River.
Indian River, yeah. And then a Walgreens here. So if you get your prescriptions at Walgreens, you can have it called in here. And the next, like right after the traffic light, that's Winn-Dixie. So that's another grocery store.
Mm-hmm. And Little Caesars.
Oh, Winn-Dixie also has the wine and spirits and the Little Caesars, where we were very naughty.
I'll do it again too. I don't care. It was so good.
We're so bad. Bank with, but in case you bank with them.
Hey, it's an ATM.
It's an ATM for sure. Little plazas with different things in it. Karate, Domino's, a beauty salon.
Another pizza place. They like their
a
pizza.
Gun
here.
shop.
Well, if there's a gun range.
Yeah, that's true. We got Cumberland Farms. Gas station. I see a lot more Cumberland Farms like the further north of Florida we go, because there's not that many of them in South Florida, but
no, not very
the
prominent.
further north we see them more and more.
Yeah, I don't even know who owns them.
Oh wow, that car wash Looked like it had several like small ones for trucks and cars, but there was one that was really high. It looked like for an RV, like you can drive your Class A through there. So that's cool if you want to self-wash.
We are here during 4th of July weekend. And I thought it was important to mention that because it doesn't seem that busy.
Yeah.
It being a beach town, I would have expected, I don't know, more traffic or more people.
Yeah. And today is Sunday, July 3rd.
2022.
Ooh, strike zone. Want to go bowling?
Never.
And then hit the Irish pub right next door to it.
Definitely the pub, but never bowling.
Bank of America and Dollar General. Like all this foliage on the left-hand side is hiding like suburbia, since I can see some houses back there.
Yeah, just about every road you can see houses
In the background.
more suburban. Nice houses too. This area is very, very well manicured.
The park itself is very well manicured.
Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. Everything in the park is well manicured, well kept up. I'm not saying that it's new, but my goodness, they've definitely kept up, and they seem to be maybe upgrading slowly.
Yeah, they're expanding.
They're definitely expanding. Because it is a small park.
It's pretty.
I think it's 291 sites at the time of this video.
Okay.
It's also extremely convenient. I mean, you literally get out of the highway and you're kind of making like a U-turn. You're making a right out of the highway, and then the next traffic light you're making another right, and then another right, and you're in the park. The one wheels.
Didn't notice the mileage when you pulled out to see how far it is before we get to US 1.
It's about 8 miles.
Yeah. Okay. That's not horrible.
Humane Society thrift store.
Ooh.
Gots to go.
I know you gotta go. You love hitting up thrift stores.
Yeah.
And Humane Society, what a great cause.
Right?
Animal hospital right next to it. Third auto store that we
For sure.
see since leaving the park.
Yeah. Hey, that's good. So it's 512, which is where we started, now it turns into Sebastian Blvd. At some point, I think when we said, when I mentioned there was a sign that said "Welcome to Sebastian," it turns into Sebastian Blvd. And what you're seeing straight ahead, as far as the water's concerned, that's the Indian River.
Oh, it says Indian River Seafood Market. But those look like storage facilities. How weird.
So straight ahead, the water is the Indian River Inlet.
So pretty.
And this is US 1. And this is like a business district, sort of. Banking, restaurants, businesses, Walmart, KFC.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see all that on the way.
McDonald's, I mean, everything. I was surprised that a beach town had so many things.
So many big names.
Yeah, because I mean, I grew up in a beach town. I grew up in Miami Beach, and
that's mainly mom and pop shops.
Yeah, I mean, usually that's what you get. You know, you don't get big outlets like that. The real estate is prime on the beach. It's always going to be really expensive, but I was really surprised. And I was reading an article that they've been asking Aldi to come out here, and Aldi has said that they are not coming out here.
Really?
Yeah.
That was after I asked you, is there an Aldi's nearby?
Yeah, I read an article.
I wonder why they said they wouldn't come if Walmart's here.
Yeah, but Walmart's much more powerful.
Yeah, I guess.
Than Aldi is, and I guess the real estate doesn't, doesn't add up for them.
Interesting.
But yeah, they said they are not coming, and so the closest one to us, one is in Fort Pierce, and the other one is in Melbourne. And that's a clear, good 45 minutes to an hour away.
Wow.
So we're not going to Aldi's, and they're not coming out here.
I guess Sebastian Beach will be missing out.
So, I mean, they got everything else.
And there's another Advanced Auto Parts.
I think you're focusing too much.
I know. Autos.
There you go.
It's like I'm calling it. I like this place. It looks very beachy. The Village Square. It looks like a diner or cafe.
I gotta look at what it is that I found. I found something that was like a coffee shop that looked very bohemian to me. Similar to the one in Treasure Island. In
Tybee Island?
Tybee Island, I'm sorry.
Okay, so
Tybee Island.
Tybee Coffee?
In, Tybee Coffee in Savannah, in the Savannah area.
Oh.
It looked similar, not as cool as that one, but similar to that one.
Okay. Yeah, that is pretty.
And that was calling my name.
So here on our right, there's like a bunch of parking for you to, I guess, park your truck with a trailer and be able to drop your boats.
Boat ramp.
Yeah, those boat ramps. Mel Fisher's Treasure Museum.
I think there's a few of those boat ramps around here.
Tiki Bar, Earl's Hideaway Tiki Bar. I love these little beach cottages. Here's the Wells Fargo. So we've passed 3 different banks so far. Wendys. I would say out of all the fast foods, Wendys would probably be my favorite burgers.
No, not for me.
Not for you?
You know, Mickey D's is my place.
For the meat?
Mickey D's.
I would say Mickey D's for the fries, but not the meat.
I love a Big Mac. Oh, it is. I don't know that it classifies as guilty. I mean, it's like beyond guilty. Is there another word that's worse than guilty? Because that's what it would be.
Dollar Tree on our left.
I love a Big Mac.
Shouldn't they change their name to $1.25 or $1.25? KFC and Taco Bell to the left with a Jalisco's Mexican restaurant here to the right. And a Cuban restaurant here, Las Palmas.
Yeah, there's a few of those around here. Same name, Las Palmas.
I'm so tempted to want to go just to see if it is authentic. Maybe I can school them up a little bit.
Walmart's on the left.
Oh yes, Walmart.
And it's a really big one too. For this area,
Yeah.
I would not have expected it to be that big.
Saint Sebastian. That church looks enormous, Catholic church. Oh, babe, look, there's the Home Depot there on the left.
That's where we're going.
I guess we are gonna make a little pit stop, you guys. And we'll probably see you afterwards because I know we need to go in there and grab something. Okay, we're done with what we needed to get in Home Depot. And I wanted to chime in because we're not gonna turn on the camera facing the street again now when we get in the truck, because we basically already did US 1 heading north.
Right.
So when we start turning around and going south, once we get to the street that we turned on, which is 51,
512.
512, But remember the 5-1.
Be close.
We'll turn it on there and then keep talking about what's going south of that street. So see you then. All right, so here we are approaching US 512, which is the Sebastian Blvd. That's where we came from. So now we're heading south, and all this is going to be new to me and to Lou, so we'll see what we see.
More cuteness.
More cuteness, yeah. And you'll probably notice that the camera changed. On our way coming, I had it on wide angle, and now I just changed it to normal angle to see if we can see things a little bit closer.
We just passed
Hen House.
It's past a restaurant that's called Country Ham and Egg.
I wonder if that's the same thing that I read that said Hen House.
No, it was way before.
Breakfast Diner.
It was before.
It was before that, okay. Round Arcade House. As if the architecture of it being round isn't sufficient, they had to include round.
They wanted to be redundant.
In the name.
That looks cool.
That is cute. That's a little produce. Right. Farmer's market.
Yeah, a little produce stand. Not a farmer's market. It looks cool.
Yeah, it looks like it had a lot of variety.
It looks beachy and shacky.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. You know I do too.
Next run for groceries, we are totally stopping there. Apartment buildings or townhouses. Roadside restaurant. Senior living facility.
It's a good place.
Yeah, right off the beach.
Yeah. It's another private community there. Stop and find out where my turn is, or if I passed it already, because I feel like I may have passed it already. An RV park.
Oh, that is a mobile and RV park.
It's coming up here. What's the name? Mobile home.
It's a lot of really run down old beachy cottages along here on the, did you see them?
Yeah.
On the right hand side.
Yeah. It's kind of sad. Another campground in there.
Oh, yeah.
It says Vero Beach
Is that
Campground.
a K away though? Because it says camp with a K.
I don't think so.
No, just campground.
Yeah.
Oh, Wabasso Beach Shop. that looks like a little touristy.
Like a surf shop.
Yeah, a little touristy store. That's the first CVS I've seen, because everything else has been Walgreens. So we are actually turning on 510
Bridge Boulevard.
going east, which is also known as Bridge Boulevard, like Lou said. And this will take you into Pelican Island.
This will take you into, I believe it's Wabasso Beach. And then going north, you'll see Pelican Island Wildlife Refuge. This is Indian River.
This is pretty.
This is Indian River. This is what we were on the other side.
Yeah, it's huge on both sides.
You can drive in. Look, we can do a camp day here.
I just noticed there's even people in the water.
Yeah, you can definitely do a truck camping day.
Come out here and spend the day.
Yeah.
With some camp cooking.
Exactly.
Maybe some blue crabbing.
I don't know if you can do that here.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure.
Look, see over here, they have it full
Yeah,
of
look, it
sand.
says fishing.
And then one side has like the boat dock, and there's people in the water on this side, and there's people in the water on the other side.
Digging that. Yeah.
And they have their
It's 4th of July weekend, guys.
hammocks
So
out there.
somebody's kayaking.
Nice. So yeah, it says Nature Center and events.
Great Florida birding trail that way.
Okay, which is part of the Nature Center. Or the Nature Center is incorporated into that. Oh, an even bigger bridge. Ooh. Oh, it's so pretty out there. The camera's facing forward. You can't see it to the sides.
Roller coaster.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hands in the air.
Orchard Island. Entering Orchard
Oh, there you go. So not Pelican Island, Orchard Island.
No, Pelican Island is a wild refuge.
Got it.
It is in and of itself.
Okay, now I understand. Emergency Service Station, Fire and EMS. Historic Jungle Trail.
It says a quiet drive.
It does say a quiet drive.
Ooh, and it's a dirt road.
And there was a bunch on that side. Yeah, on the right side it was a dirt road. Also, there was a bunch of like bicycle lists.
Oh, cool. I wonder if you could drive it.
I would think so if it had in quotes a quiet drive.
Oh, that's true. It's a quiet drive. Duh.
So we could open up the windows and drive through.
That could be a good place to rock hound.
Oh, possibly, yeah. Being so close to the water. I mean, back in the Ice Age, all this was probably underwater.
Listen to you. Back in the Ice Age.
You think I don't? Yes, you think I don't listen?
You don't.
A lot of it sticks. Did you see the sign that said this is the Florida Scenic Highway?
No, I didn't see that. I want that book. National Geographics.
It looks like straight ahead. There's a boardwalk over there. It's definitely the water. The truck's blocking it for our viewers. That's all water. Sebastian Inlet State Park in 7 miles.
And you can fish there, I believe.
Oh yeah.
I think you can blue crab and fish there. I think there's a designated area. But I do believe you need a permit. Now at Pelican Island, there's also a designated area for you to fish and blue crab, but you don't need a permit.
But a lagoon.
Well, the beach is over there.
Yeah, this is that close to it? Okay.
Yeah, that's the beach over there. On the right-hand side is the beach, and then on the left-hand side is Indian River.
Golf cart crossing. Is it a pedestrian crossing?
That's the second one I see. They're serious about their golf carting here. That thought out of my brain.
Did I? You were thinking that?
Yeah, I was like, what's so scenic about this?
Just lots and lots of foliage. And this is going to say Treasure Shores Beach Park, so another public beach entry.
That one was cool. Looks more rustic. Maybe pull it up on my phone just to make sure that I don't miss the entrance. Because this is like a pain to have to make a U-turn in one of these areas. Pelican Island Wildlife Refuge.
There's another sign. Slow down in case this is the entrance right here. Since that's the where our sign is. Oh, see. Alrighty.
Is this a drive? A quiet drive, a quiet jungle drive. What do I do?
Go ahead and go through because it also said Wildlife Refuge there at the front. So this may or may not be a clue as to what the next vlog will be. But basically, we wanted to bring you guys on a ride along to see the neighborhood. And it was a great opportunity to do it because we're gonna go do a little adventure, and that will be the next vlog coming up. All right, you guys, hopefully we didn't give away too much about where we're at, so that you can come back next Thursday and see where we're at, why, and what it is that we're gonna be doing here. If you enjoyed today's vlog, please give us a big thumbs up. We'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments on whether you like this style of video or not.
I know I do, because I like to know when I'm going somewhere more or less what it's going to be like. So I hope you appreciate that as well.
Right.
If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time we upload a video. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.